Are we live? I think we're live. Let's see if people post up. All right, let's see if anybody joins in. Looks like Stuart is here, Rock the Watch is here. In my private Discord, I actually put a link to this live stream. Maybe we can do a couple of guests. Maybe we can just hang out, do whatever. It looks like Kevin's checking in from Lakeland, Florida. Dustin's here. I can actually show some of these things here too. Anonymous Watch Guy says, we've seen your face before, Rob. What's up, Watch Steve? Yeah, but I swear, every time I go on camera, like somebody's like, oh, it's great to see. Oh, slippery rug down there, sorry. It's great to see your face. Like it's like the first time they've ever seen my face. So Kentucky Greg's here, Kevin's here, Matthew, Bean Boy's checking in. Bean Boy was at the Baltimore meetup. We went to the Orioles game. That was awesome. That was a good time. Floridians here. Yeah, let's go. Man, they came from behind and beat the Yankees, so that was really cool. Neff's here. Michael's checking in. We're gonna do some sharing of the screen. I'm gonna show you a quick glimpse into the Discord group, show you what that looks like, potentially open up a pilot program, and I'll talk more about that as more people join in. See, Teddy N is here. Jeffrey's here. That's awesome. MM10's here. Michael. I'll be seeing Michael here in a couple of weeks. Eric E is here. This is not my first drink, by the way, so I'll be shocked if I can make it the whole hour. I was sipping on a little bit of whiskey earlier. I was talking to my son, so let's see. Jeremy J says, "Hey Rob, picking up." Let's. Where'd that go? Hold on. Let's see, hey Rob, picking up my Tudor Ranger from AD on Friday. Congrats, congrats. Yeah, I actually canceled my order on that. Maybe a little bit of regret. Looks like Andrew's checking in from Grand Haven, Michigan, just south of me. That's awesome. That's a nice area down there. If that's your Bugatti, Andrew, we need to meet up because I have some questions. I don't think it is, but maybe. Anonymous Watch Guy, is it better than Bruce's Discord? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm not the right person to judge that. I'm not in Bruce's Discord. Bruce is a good friend of mine, so like I wish him nothing but the best. So it's not a competition at all. Tennessee Mike says, always another watch, or absolutely always is another watch. I'm wearing the Borealis Random Rob limited edition. There's only 50 of these plus this guy. So 50 plus this one. So this is a proof. Let's see here. Scott says, what's up, Rob? Any new brands you've come across? Aggressive music is what I'm referring to, of course. Yes, always discovering new things for sure. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So Anonymous Watch Guy says he likes the Bruce Williams Discord. That's awesome. And my buddy Matt, Rock the Watch, met him in person in Baltimore as well. He swung by. He was only there for a little bit. Wish I could have spent more time with him, but it was nice to meet you. And he actually picked up one of the Random Rob limited edition watches as well. So that is awesome. Let's see, what do we got in here? 62 people. Nobody wants to join me yet. I posted the link in my Discord. Brave Sailor says, looking forward to Orange County meetup. That is coming up soon. What do we got? Like 3 weeks or something like that. And we'll be hanging out in Orange County, Long Beach area. Yeah, that'll be awesome. My buddy Brave Sailor will be there, along with a bunch of other my California buddies and a few other people flying in from outskirts. And then I'm going to be working with Brave Sailor. Actually, we're going to probably do a 2023 San Diego meetup. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, Brave Sailor, we're going to work on that. We're going to get that taken care of. We're going to do that. Let's see, where did I go? What am I drinking tonight? I'm drinking Old Smoky Salted Watermelon. Bottom shelf, $20. $20. Lustier says, what watches do you feel excited about? I feel excited about Seikos, micro brands, and G-Shocks. My mindset's back in that realm, and I'm loving it. Like, they're more affordable. They're still in that $500 plus or minus a few $100 range, and that's really good. If I want to escalate that and go a little bit higher, I'm pretty strongly looking at Zodiac and some of their colorful watches. I miss my watermelon watch right now. I'm doing a shared ownership with a buddy. Wet Watches or Calico, maybe you guys know them by. So every time we meet up, we're going to exchange the watch. So, like in Baltimore, I gave the watch to him, and then when we meet up in Orange County, there's Wet Watches in there right now, actually. And when we meet up in Orange County, he's going to give it back to me, and we'll just go back and forth. And we might actually add another watch. I haven't really talked to him about it, but I feel like we should add another watch. That way, we're constantly having one watch between the two of us. Yeah, Thumbs for Finger says Zodiac doing some really nice things right now. Yeah, they're doing some amazing things right now. It's awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to read the comments, guys. Let me get this one. Steve says he just picked up the SKX mod for the Casio World Time in Black. I'm loving it. Anyone else try it? So I'm working with SKX mod. They're sending me some things. We have an arrangement, but I just talked to them the other day, and there was like an outbreak or something. So things got like contained or something. So there's a delay in that shipment. So I'll have it here soon. Carter says, "Hey Rod, do you know the specific dates of the Orange County meetup yet?" Well, yeah, I 100% know the. So the issue with the dates, I mean, I can tell you the dates, but you're not going to know any details. Basically, I'm going to be there August 26th and 27th, and then I head back out on the 28th. So, like I said, in a few weeks. But it's not really open to the public. It's my private Discord group that's actually going to be there. So if you're local, Carter, and you're in the area, you can email me, and I will set a time for you to swing by and hang out with us for a minute. So Carter, if you're local, Orange County, email me definitely, and we'll meet up. Reading comments. See, Wester, do you think? Let's see. Let's click that. Do you think G-Shock can improve on their current lineup, or are they getting kind of stale? There's always going to be new models, but it's very important for I mean, can they improve? They are improving. They are doing that. You've seen that with the 2100. Now they have solar and Bluetooth. You know, they're doing a full metal one. Before you know it, there's probably going to be a premium one. Maybe later on down the road, you'll see an MRG 2100. That is something that is actually possible. You're seeing MRG that is in the G-Shock Square. That's improvement. They're constantly improving, and then they're bringing up new models from behind, and some fail, some do good. It's hard to say. My buddy Jerry, who does the 3D printing and everything, he just landed a tutor today, so he's enjoying that. Tutor. Carter says, yes, he is local. I will shoot you an email. Thanks, Carter. That is awesome. I look forward to your email, and we will definitely arrange a time for you to come hang out with us. I think you will enjoy yourself. We typically have a good time. I mean, we're kind of staying in like a low rent hotel and stuff, so it's not going to be amazing there. But see, Will says, Rob, how do you feel about Longines stacks up against other brands in the $2,000 to $3,000 range? I think Longines is going to own that price category. But pretty much, if you're looking at a competitor in that price point, I think Longines is going to come out on top. I feel that strongly about the brand. They're they're part of the Swatch group, but they add a little extra something on top, and it is superior to the other brands in that price point. I'm sad to say the other brands are great, but Longines is a little bit better. Let's see. I have not received the Seastern yet, and I paid extra for fast shipping, so I don't know where that is, but whatever. Justin says a titanium 2100 would be amazing. Probably going to happen at some point. They're going to do that, guaranteed. My buddy Doug says, I finally did it. I bought a watch until the Grail. Ordered a Seiko SPDC 176 MM200, Save the Olsen Special Edition. Glad to see you back in the game, Mr. Retro Weld. Back in the day, Mr. Retro Weld sent a lot of watches to me, probably at an alarming rate, a burnout rate. And it's good to see him maybe like slow down, reflect, and be a little more selective in his purchasing. And hopefully that's the case. Let's see. Oh, here's the Town Watch. Hey, Rob, and everybody else in the chat. Thanks for joining us. Any chances more? Ooh, Eric Eating, no. There was 50 plus the proof, and that is it. So, future potential limited edition Random Rob watches are beyond a reality. They're definitely going to happen, but I need to space them out. They need to be, you don't want to like everything. So, and the brands. Oh yeah, Josh says, why did it highlight? Why isn't it highlighting? Did I freeze? I think I froze. Dang it. I think my signal froze. Maybe let's close this. Wow. Okay. I think I'm back on. I don't know why that stuff does that. Occasionally StreamYard will just do that to me. I don't know why. I have a whole new setup and it still does it. Literally, I had to restart the computer and start. If it does it again, I'm gonna have to like kill it. But it's like it's pretty crazy. I don't know why it does it. It's nuts. All right, where the heck was I? I don't even know what I was talking about. No, I didn't just get a refill. I'm still sipping in the same glass. Black and not in black. Yeah. Thank you for doing this. Oh, can I close that? How do I close that out? So, how many are in here? 83. NH Rick is here. Close ours. Back from the dead. Yeah. Next watch collab. I have a few things in the works, but these things take time. Honestly, Borealis and Carlos over there is great. He's like crazy quick with things, like shockingly quick. How come nobody wants to join me? I posted it up in the Discord. Let's see. I have no idea what that means. Calico says zombie Rob alcohol blood. I don't know about that. Grail watch. Juan says Grail watch. So that's a weird one. I feel like I've achieved my grail a long time ago with the Orange Monster, and I know that's not like a typical grail, but like from here on out, I'm just kind of like free floating it. I don't really care. It just is what it is. Big Sexy Keith says hi. That's awesome. We were emailing back and forth. Neff says Zombie Rob or Rob Zombie. Interesting. Let's see. Are collabs with watch brands doable for the average Joe? I think they are. First, I mean, you kind of want to have some sort of group or something that goes on to warrant doing it. But basically, it comes down to a numbers thing. And really, even for 50 on this guy is pretty low. But I've been working with Carlos for a long, long time. So Peter Costa's here. Katza? Am I saying that right? Thanks for joining me. His videos are great. I usually watch his videos on a regular basis. AA says your best watch is your next watch, eh? Possibly. We can do, I want to share with you guys something. Now, a lot of you guys, I'm going to share a screen. I think you guys can see this okay. So this is my private Discord. So every time I talk about the Discord, this is it, right? So you have all these different categories. There's the main chat here, and we talk about a bunch of different things. Like Stuart was asking about the live stream, and I said, sure, yeah, here's actually the link if you want to join. And no one in my Discord has joined me yet, so I'm a little disappointed. I don't know what you guys are doing. Probably family things. But what I want to talk about is Flipper's Paradise. How do I get this stuff out of the way? How do I clear this? I'm still trying to figure out how to do this. I don't know how to clear out the comment. Oh, hide comment. There we go. Okay. There was a big tab that said hide the comment. There you go. Okay, Flipper's Paradise. So in the Flipper's Paradise, I'm assuming everybody can see that. Yeah, like NH Rick says, somebody can get a crazy deal on a JLC. So, but not everybody has access to the Flipper's Paradise. This is just for the private Discord members, right? But you can see, I mean, here's a ball watch for $1,200 or best offer. Here is a Zelos Hammerhead 2 in bronze with an ETA movement, $400. Here's a Grand Seiko Spring Drive, $3,250. The prices on here are like incredible. A Marathon MSAR 36 millimeter, $600. Look at this. Oh, it's sold. Never mind. A Mule Glasoot SAR. I know how much that sold for. That sold for $1,200. That's crazy. Another Zelos version 3 Mako, $400. Steinhardt Ocean 39 Vintage GMT. This was one of my favorite watches from Steinhardt. $400. There's some incredible deals on here. Yeah, Flippers is on fire right now, but there's only like 150 people in here and they're not always active, so it's kind of burned out a little bit. So what I want to do is I want to start a little bit of a pilot program. And I think I'm working with Tennessee Mike on this and Craig and John, my admins. And I think we're going to open up a pilot program, maybe like 10 to 20 people somewhere in there. So if you're watching this live stream, whether you're here now or if you're going to join later, you email me at randomrobreviews@gmail.com and we're going to vet you. There'll be a membership fee, but it'll gain you access to the Flippers Paradise. So this pilot program is going to be just for buyers. These are people that want to come in and get incredible deals on watches from trusted sellers. Here's an Islander pilot watch, 140 bucks. An Islander North Point High Beat, 299. Let's see what else is in here. Some Citizens that sold. There's a whole collection if you want to look at this. Did this sell? It did sell. Oh, dang it. So my buddy Clayton was selling this Black Bay 58 925 silver. I was secretly holding out. I was trying to make out some make some deals happen that I was maybe even going to try to swipe that because he sold that for just over $3,000, guys. That's an incredible deal. I can't believe it took so long to sell. A JLC Polaris. This thing is spectacular. It's an amazing watch. $5,000. This is the high-end stuff. Okay. Tudor Black Bay. Well, this is me. This is my listing. Tudor Black Bay Pro, 3,500 bucks. Guys, I'm telling you, the prices here are legit. A Seaward, 40 mil, C60, 500 bucks. Seiko GMT, never worn, brand new, 350 bucks. You're not going to beat these deals. So yes, there is a membership fee to get in, but that membership fee is going to pay for itself on the first purchase. If you're a buyer, this group is only going to be for the buyers. Okay. Homer is selling an SLA 049. This is that nicer one with the 8L movement, the high end stuff. 1,500 bucks. That's a crazy good deal. I'm just showing you some of the stuff. This is like on a regular, this is what's on here. Crazy good offerings. You know, there's $150 watches. There's sometimes people just give them away. Sometimes they're free watches. Like, it's incredible. An RZE titanium, 300 bucks. I think some of these people could probably lower their prices even a little bit more. What was the price on this one? A Raven. You can't get this anymore. They don't make this anymore. This is gone. Oh, I can add. Hold on, Matt. I'll add you in a second, Matt. I'm just kind of scrolling through here real quick because some of these I didn't even see that well. There's a Notice Retrospect, 250 bucks. There's incredible deals here. So my point is, if you're watching this now or later, 1,100 bucks for the titanium camel square. So my point is, email me. I don't know what Matt is doing. Matt is flipping this thing around. Yeah. How do I see Matt? He's upside down. Oh, there he is. Now he's this way. We're looking at hey, Matt. Matt's going to join us. As soon as his earbuds go in, he's going to join us. Hey, Matt.
Can't even see. What the heck?
We can see you.
It says I'm in the show, but I can't see Rob or talk to him.
Oh, I'm talking to you. You got to adjust your stuff. Should I mute you? Careful what you say. Careful what you say, because I can hear you.
This is weird.
It is weird. Hey, Matt, I'm going to kick you, but join again, okay? I'm going to kick Matt, but he can join again. Maybe I can add him here in a second. I love flippers. Wife, not so much. Scott says he loves flippers, but his wife, not so much. Clayton, great group of trusted sellers. And that's why it's going to be a slow introductory. It's going to be a pilot program to see if it works, that sort of thing. So Um, Heron says, unfortunately, not everyone is willing to ship outside the continental United States. I ship all over the world. It's going to be comfort levels depending on what you want to do. So, um, you know, that just depends on what you want to do. Canadian Watch Monkey says he'll join. I would love to have you as part of the pilot program to get it figured out. Anonymous Watch Guy says he already emailed you. So I'll get the emails. I'll double check them. But Tennessee Mike's going to be working with those, and we'll get him situated. Matt, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah. Now I can see you and hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no problem. Sometimes you got to come in and then go out. Like sometimes StreamYard is weird. I probably should upgrade, and then maybe they wouldn't do that to me.
Yeah, I don't think they cared about the unpaid accounts or whatever.
Yeah, I need to probably pay. I'll do that here soon. Let's see. Scott says, I think I may have purchased more than 40 watches on Flippers, maybe more.
Flippers.
And that maybe is probably just the watches that he's bought on Flippers. Now, Scott and I go back a long way, back when I was doing the Sunday Fun Day thing, even before doing like Patreon and all that stuff. I've shipped a lot of watches to Scott.
Flippers is awesome. And like you said, it's on fire right now. I got one coming in from YZ80, a Zelos from Maryland. I mean, it's just, if I wasn't cash poor in my watch fund right now, because I've been going crazy, especially on Flippers, it's awesome.
Okay, so you brought up YZ80, Chris, and you met Chris.
I did.
And we all met in Baltimore.
Absolutely.
I don't know why you bailed on us. We had a great time. You should have stuck around. But
I had to. I wanted to say my kid's birthday.
No. Listen, hold on a second. I'm not big on excuses, so I'm not going to even allow it. So, actually, Scott, I do have your address on speed dial. I actually do. So, here's the thing. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, buying and selling. Right now is the time to buy. If you're a
100%.
buyer, right now is the time to buy. Selling right now, hold off.
Yes.
I wouldn't, like, even me personally, I have probably about 30 or 40 watches that I'd like to sell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sell. I'm going to wait because it's just not, it's not a seller's market right now. It's a buyer's market.
100%. When I saw NH Rick put up that beautiful JLC, I was like, wow, that, yeah, there's some sick deals on Flippers.
Yeah. $5,000 for a Polaris. I don't have an extra $5,000. Otherwise, I'd be buying it. Actually, the Black Bay Pro I picked up from NH Rick.
Okay.
So he's a trusted seller, 100%.
Absolutely. You know, that's the other thing. Anybody, you know, I know you're not upping it up to anybody else. Well, you talked about your pilot program just for buyers only. Listen, that group, the Random Rob Discord, that whole thing, it's a bunch of trusted guys. I have had nothing but excellent, 100% excellent interactions, buying and selling. Quick payments, no issues with shipping. It's been, you can trust all those guys.
Yeah. Almost like a dangerous level of trust, because I've heard of guys saying like, how about if I just send it to you, you check it out, make sure you want it, and then you pay me. Yep. And that might be on like a $2,000 or $3,000 watch. And you're like, that is not happening everywhere.
Yeah, no. It's refreshing, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Reading some comments. Yeah, I mean, there's high-end stuff. Like Scott picked up a Submariner from NH Rick.
I got this, the Random Rob. I missed it the first time around.
Yeah, man.
Yep, I missed it the first. It's a great watch, by the way. Congrats.
Oh, you picked it up second?
I picked it up from NH Rick. Yeah. As soon as I missed it, I wanted one, and I said,
NH Rick? He's dead to me. He sold Random Rob. He's dead to me.
I missed it first time around. And I was kicking myself, and I said, "Man, if one comes up on Flippers, I'm buying it." As soon as it hit, I snapped it up.
I didn't even see it.
That's how quick it was. I was like, "Oh, you know."
Rick, I know. I have your address. You're dead to me.
That was funny too, by the way. The one that everybody was showing, that somebody put one up for like $1,300 on eBay or something like that. That was wild.
Yeah, and it's steady creeping down too. So that's number 2. And if the price was lower, I'd pick it up. I actually did just buy. I just bought another one. Like I'm gonna corner the market on my own watch. Right?
Yeah.
No, my wife wanted one. I didn't get her one, so
Yeah,
another buddy of mine was selling it, so I swooped it up.
that's awesome.
What
No, it's
number is yours?
44.
44.
Yeah, no, it's a great watch. The Borealis Centra is awesome, and then I am a sucker for a stark white dial, and that orange hand, that second hand just pops.
It's
I know
clean and simple.
It's clean. It's clean. And let me tell you what, another thing, did you help design the big triangle on top? And you helped design the whole thing, correct? Yeah. You can see it. I have bad eyes, obviously. So I struggle just even with great lume. Sometimes, like on some Seikos, I struggle at night when I'm waking up to go pee and stuff. This one I can see because it's so clean and everything's so large on it. I can see it, read it real easy at night.
So the only thing I didn't have, I mean, the case was already the case.
Right.
Carlos already had the Sintra.
Yeah.
And really the Sintra is based off the Estral. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, except for it has a fixed bezel instead of a dyed bezel.
Mm-hmm.
So I had input on the bracelet, not the clasp. The clasp is fine, but it's time to evolve. You know, we could move on. And then, the dial design and the hands and everything.
It's a great watch. They built it fantastic too. Didn't you say it came with male inlinks first and you had that changed?
Yes.
That was an excellent choice.
And he did that across the board on all the Sintras. So that was something I was adamant on. He was reluctant to do it. He didn't want to do it. And I'm like, I'm telling you, man, you got to do it. You got to do it.
That was an excellent choice. And it's, aside from the box sapphire, it's funny with the designs of these watches, it's super thin. The case itself is really thin. What's it, like 9 millimeter or something? 8? It's thin.
Oh, just the case?
Just the case. Because it doesn't wear the box sapphire crystal sticking out. It doesn't wear large.
Yeah, it's like 9.7.
Wow.
From the case back to the top of the bezel.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole watch itself is 12.75-ish.
Yeah.
But that's with a box double dome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it at all.
No.
I'm very happy with it. Almost like I want to drop the mic. Like I almost don't even want to do another one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tell them make another 50. Yeah, I know there's a ton of people that really want another release of them. I can't, because then it ruins these.
Yeah.
I think my first one, only having 50 of them out there. Think about the long game. Like, who knows where my channel or what I'm going to do in the future if you look back and you know, these first one I ever did was with Carlos at Borealis. Very appropriate for me. I've been working with him for a long time. And then the very simple, clean, classic design that pretty much works for everybody. Like, and to only have 50 of them out there.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it. I wouldn't do it any differently.
No, it's fantastic. Heck, if you guys don't want to get one of these, go get a regular Centra. It's a great watch in general. You won't get the cool colorway and the designs, but
somebody says they envision me wearing glasses, so I'm gonna put some glasses on. I can't even wear them. These are readers, and they're 3 times readers, so they're like no joke. So I just use them for like working on watches. Clam did a $5 here super chat. Thank you very much. Somebody else did a super chat earlier, and I missed it. That's pretty bad of me. I think I was crashing my computer or something. All right, what do we got here? Let me read some comments. So what are you up to, Matt? What are you doing?
Nothing. Same old, same old. Just making videos, and I just dropped a video on that Citizen ProMaster Marine GMT. I think you reviewed it about a year ago. It's got a red, white, and blue dial, really deep stepped chapter ring white. That's a pretty cool watch, man. That's a pretty cool watch.
Citizen has some awesome things for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I dig that watch.
Clam is super chatting me like crazy or something here. Give me another $2 hair one. Previous super chat. Clam $5 hair. What was this? All homage lovers out there living the dream. Keep the dream alive one day at a time. You'll get there.
Hey, let me tell you, when he talks about homage, it reminds me of I dropped a video about a week ago on San Martin. Man, those guys are really stepping up their game. They're making
between San Martin and Seastern.
Yes.
Like there's nothing to be mad about.
No, I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, wow, this is. I mean, the QC and the build, the brushing, everything was, aside from the lower end movement, which they gave you an option to buy a 9315. I went with the 9215. It had the Ghost 8. Some people don't like that, and a plastic movement holder, which Tag Heuer uses. So
Yeah,
I mean, and it's a $250 watch. It's great.
Oh, here's a question for you, Matt. What's your most prized guitar?
Probably that one right there. The one I'm pointing at, this kind of wood grain one.
Yeah.
That
is that like burled wood or something?
Yeah, it's I think the dang thing is I think it's kind of a maple burl. Wow. And then I think the whole thing is, the heck is this thing? Walnut or something?
There's engraving on that. You got inlays in the neck.
Oh yeah.
You got a broken string. No, that's not a broken string. It looked like it because it's the vine work going all the way down the neck.
Yeah. So that's my favorite guitar player is Steve Vai. This is an Ibanez. This comes from their factory. It's
that thing is incredible looking.
A signature guitar for a guitar player named Steve Vai. I don't play too much. I play that green one more than, but this is probably it right here. Yeah, I can't see the comments. I don't know what's up with that, but
Canadian watch monkey with a $279. I went with Canadian money. Do I actually owe him money now? I don't know. I'm just kidding. Loving the smaller watches like Nomos and Circa. That's awesome. Actually, the US dollar is pretty terrible right now too.
We'll just have Mark and Calico send us a bunch of that Venezuelan money. Pay for that.
I don't have any down here either. I think Mitch Maddock is trying to come in. I don't know if I can add him. There's no video. There's no. Hey, Mitch, if you want to get on, I prefer you to have video. So you don't need to hide behind a void there. I don't know. Steve Vai is, what did they say? Steve Vai is crazy talented.
Oh yeah,
100%. I haven't listened to anything from Steve Vai in a long time.
Yeah, he after I think Passion and Warfare in '92, which is 30 years old now. I don't really think he did anything that was a commercial success.
Yeah,
but
I mean, just any of his music from the past or whatever like that. I'll probably make a note of it to listen to some stuff tomorrow. Just reading some comments. Looking forward to seeing how. Ooh, right here. I don't know how to say that.
The
Betamax Babe. Looking forward to seeing how Jeannot's silent service compares to my old San Martin's. So I did put in on a pre-order on the Jeannot silent service. I thought I was already going to have it by now. I did like $400 down, and I think I got to pay like $600 down, like for the rest of the bill.
Mm-hmm.
Should be any day now. I don't know when it's they're backlogged, I'm sure. But the couple that I've handled, because I've handled Jerry brought one to the Michigan meetup, and I was impressed. And then Homer has one in our group, and so does Joe and the Badger, who was in the chat earlier. He's got one as well, and everybody loves them. They're great.
Silent service?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that one. Have you handled any of the
I haven't. Watches? I haven't. The only thing I'm really familiar with was their, what's that, Jeannot Ocean Rover? Or yeah. But I haven't had a chance to handle it. So
the Ocean Rover is there's a lot of strong homage vibes to a
sub, right? Yeah.
But they did their own little twist to it. Now with the silent service, they did everything's different. Obviously, you can only do a dive watch so many different ways.
Yeah.
So it has design cues from different dive watches, but you can tell they basically made their own watch. The bezel's different, the bezel insert, everything's different on it. So if I ever get one in, I could probably send it to you for you to check out. It's really nice.
That'd be awesome. Have you seen I saw the email from Traska about the 36 millimeter. It seems like stuff's trending really small. Now, I can go 39, but 36 is just a little too small.
Yeah, 36 is too small. For example,
is too small.
Just off the top of my head, I have a 39 mil and a 36 Seaward here. And even my wife, which she doesn't have her super petite wrist or anything like that, I actually ordered her the blue version of this red one, the 36.
Right.
And again, we're getting older, and her eyesight isn't that great either. And I could tell instantly she was leaning more towards the 39. And I'm like, oh crap, I don't know maybe I can return the 36. She's like, no. It's like she's just being polite and everything. And I'm like, if you want the 39 just because it's easier to see and everything, then don't settle for the 36. Like, get you the right watch. So, like, heck, I ordered, like I said, I not ordered, but I bought a used, well, I don't think I ever even sized it, but one of my limited edition watches because she liked it so much. She'll probably wear the heck out of it.
Yeah, and it's a 41. Is this a 41?
I think it's a 41, but with those
yeah.
female end links,
yeah,
the lug to lug on it is short enough that
it is.
You know, even with a smaller wrist, you can kind of pull it off.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, 47 by like 41 ish.
Okay,
it's right in there.
Yeah, 39 is about the limit I can go. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like to even that. Even this guy, I can't wear this on the strap. Like I can, and I'm sure it looks fine for the most part. But for me, looking down at it, if it was on bracelet, no problem.
Yes.
I actually tried that. I put an orange Strapmill Canada rubber strap on the Borealis and put it on the wrist. And I was like, it looks too small. I put it back on bracelet. Perfect.
And it looks like, yeah. I think it depends on the watch too. It's I got that recently got that Formex Essence 39.
Yeah.
And I think because of the way it's designed, like yours has a bigger dial. Some of them, the way how, you know, if it's got a smaller dial or if it's a big pipe, and it wears differently. And that Essence, I don't know. It's a great watch. It's a great watch, but it just seems like for 39, it wears more like a 37. Did
you buy one?
I did. I bought it.
Yeah. Well, because you can get that one. What's the next size up? 40.
A 43. And I was like,
yeah, 43. See, now I would almost go with the 43, but I'd want the carbon with the white dial. So it's super light, but it's big. Like, yeah, it's kind of weird.
That's what I was debating. Yeah.
Yeah, they could almost ditch the 43, ditch the 39, and go with like a 40 or 41.
That's what I was saying. I was, you know how it is. You get something in you're like, oh no, that's the watch. I got to get it. And I was stuck on this watch, and I'm like, okay, I got a 43. I seem to be trending a little bit smaller lately, but not that small. So let me go with 39. I have a few 39s in my collection. And then, and I'm like, I was thinking the same thing. Why don't they just make a 40 or 41? What? I don't get it. So
they have a pretty stacked SKU. How many SKUs they have? They might reduce that soon. I could see them doing that. So let me ask you a question. How many watches do you own?
Right now I have about 30 that I keep in rotation, but then I have, let me see if I can swing this camera. Then I got this shelf full of them here. So, and there may be probably 50 or 60 watches.
Okay. So you have the correct answer. Like, you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, that is the correct answer. That is the correct answer. And I'm in the same category. Like, I actually do not know. Anonymous Watch Guy says he just hit 100, so he knows. But I mean, that's kind of a milestone. I can see that. Dane over at Celine Driver says near 100, but really he doesn't know. Like, if you're guesstimating, I mean, he has 45 Zelos alone. Wow. Chris, aka YZ80, says Matt has good taste. He likes Grand Seiko.
I do. Yeah. Yeah, no, wait. When we were at the thing, you did say you went over to Little Treasury?
We did.
How did you like that? Did you like that? It's
a
great
great experience.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a great store.
Yeah,
that is a great store. I tried to talk to him more and work with him and stuff like that, and they seemed interested in doing like some sort of video or live chat with me. But I think Chris there pretty much does his own videos, and he was just like, "No, we're all set." And I'm like, "All right, that's cool."
Yeah.
Like, that just works. I'm actually going to be working more with exquisite timepieces here soon. And of course, I work with Saltzman's, and I work with Mimo, and I work with Russell Jewelers over in Vancouver, Canada now.
Okay.
So I'm very diversified in that aspect. So I have access to a lot of different watches.
I'll tell you another store looks great off of bless you, off of Bruce's channels. That Brent Miller, that looks like
Brent L. Miller is awesome.
Yeah.
I actually drove through there and I didn't realize they were closed on Monday. But on my way back from Baltimore, I swung through and I was gonna pop in, and they're like, "Yeah, we're not open." I'm like, "Shit." But yeah, they carry some great brands, and actually Bruce is going to be there. Anybody on the East Coast, Bruce is actually going to be in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, not pretty soon. I guess it's in September, sometime in September. He'll be doing a little meetup there, so that'll be pretty cool. Let's see. Chris says Little Treasure's doing some sort of event in October. If I wanted to go, I already have 2 things going in October. What am I doing? I already forgot. Well, the Warner Wall wind up in New York City. I'm going to that. That's in October, and then I'm tentatively going to Dallas for a Jack Mason private event. So that'll be happening soon.
I got one of those, and I bought again Flippers. I bought it off Flippers. It's one of their divers, $175. It's like a $680 watch or something like that. Got it from Hector at Winding Crowns.
Yeah, so Hector knows those guys, and he's been stopping in, and that's who got me in touch with him was Hector at Winding Crowns, who was actually in the chat now. He said he's excited. I'm coming to Dallas. I don't know. I was going to ask you, but I just assumed you weren't available for travel, but that's going to be happening in October. I could see if I can get you in, too.
Down in Dallas?
Yeah, if you want to go
check
to
with
Dallas.
The wife.
Yeah, I'll send you a message on the Discord or whatever. We can figure it out. Or I can actually text you. We have each other's number.
Yeah.
I forgot. Let's see. Reading some comments. Yeah, Will Carey, my California buddy, says we're going to Mimos soon. That's happening in a few weeks. We're going to Mimos in California. That's Long Beach area. I'll be in Orange County. So if anybody's in there, hit me up. Actually, Dr. Jill says he goes to Jeff McMahon's channel. It's like a Hey for Watch Junkies. Jeff McMahon, I'm hoping will actually show up at Mimos. He did last year, just for a little bit. But I'm hoping to see Jeff McMahon. I'm hoping to see Mark from Average Watch Bros. I don't know if you ever watch his channel. I'm hoping he'll be there too. And then either or Wes and Cullen from Notice Watches. I'm hoping those guys will actually kind of show up and hang out with us for a minute too.
Yeah, because they're from the LA area, aren't they?
Yeah, they're one of them, I think Wes, I think is who I'm actually talking to, says he lives like 5-10 minutes away from Mimo's shop. So
wow. That's cool.
I'm hoping he'll swing by. So that'll be awesome.
Did I?
What's that?
Did I hear you correctly that Peter Kotza was in the?
Yeah, he was there earlier.
I love his channel, man. He does
a great job.
His camera work is amazing, and he's got one of those smooth, like British voices, like Watchfinder and Co. You just relax and go, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. It's soothing.
Yeah, you can really get into it. You're like, I got you, man.
This
is good. Like you'll watch the whole video. So. Yeah, I'm kind of the king of that too. I'll see a live stream pop up and I'll jump in, I'll talk for a minute, and then I'll bounce. I'm like, I was there.
Show my face.
Yeah. It's like going to a party and then sneaking out. Dean says, hoping Random Rob will come down to Florida once again in the winter. I'll absolutely be down there. This time I'm actually probably going to be going all the way down to Naples now that I'm going to be working more with exquisite timepieces. Oh, Peter's still here.
Oh, nice.
I thought he was going to be a pop-in. No, he's still here.
All right.
Peter, you could join us.
Yeah.
I can send you a link somehow. I don't know how. Let me see. Can I put a link? Can I do... I'm not super well versed with this. And maybe this is a bad idea.
I'm excited to see what's happening. Didn't he buy a Monaco Tag Heuer Monaco and had the scratch on the dial? That was you, right,
I don't know.
Peter?
I don't always keep up with everything.
Yeah.
I think I just posted a link in the comments. If Peter wants to try to click on that, he could join us. That'd be pretty fun. Go to his Instagram. Tennessee Mike says go to his Instagram. It's pretty amazing that I'm able to do what I'm doing right now, guys. Like to think I'm going to be able to do more than what I'm doing right now that's asking a lot. Let's see. I can add a couple more people. As we add people, though, it gets pretty complicated. Like, let me see if I can add.
It gets hinky.
There's Mitch. I don't know if he's in here or not. Mitch, speak. He's been kind of waiting in the.
Yeah, I'm here.
There's Mitch. All right. You're not going to be on camera though, so I might boot you, just because. Are you driving, Mitch, or are you at home?
I'm going to state that I don't think anybody wants to see me on camera. Let's just put it that way.
Okay. All right. Well, I might keep you in the wings if that's all right. I'm going to add Dane. I'm going to keep you in the wings, though, okay, Mitch?
No worries.
Just be quiet. I'm going to put you in timeout. I'll add Dane, but we got to be careful adding Dane because Dane will take over the conversation. Be prepared, because Dane can talk. Nah. Dane can talk, guys.
Yes,
Dane can talk.
But I'll keep my mouth shut if it helps.
No, if you can talk all you want. Go ahead. What are you wearing, Dane?
Nothing.
What?
What?
Blasphemy.
Yes.
I was
blasphemer.
I've been up since 5 this morning. I'm going to go to bed soon.
All right, but I'm not big on excuses. And here it is. Here's Dane Celine Driver claiming he has over 100 watches, 45 Zelos. He's tired. He wants to go to bed, not even wearing a watch.
I'll close my camera. I'll go get one.
What were you wearing today? Do you even remember that?
I was wearing a Rolex. One
of his many Rolex.
GMT, the Master GMT Coke.
I didn't even think you wore that.
No, I wore it. I wore it tonight because I've been wearing a lot of Breitling lately, and I ran through all my Breitlings, and I said, I wear something different to go with a black shirt, so I wore the Coke bezeled GMT.
Yeah,
that was the first watch the Pops gave me.
Oh, nice.
And it was broken.
It was broken when he gave it to you?
Yeah.
It's not broken now.
It broke. He bought another. It had a Pepsi bezel. It broke. He said, I don't want to fix this. Gave it to me and then bought himself a newer Pepsi GMT Master 2. And he never wears it. So I bought a Coke bezel and took it to a local place and said, make this work. And
so it's a Franken Rolex.
No, it's a real Rolex. It just it's
a Pepsi with a Coke bezel.
We changed the bezel insert. I have the bezel insert in the box. But I mean, he had a Coke. He had a Pepsi bezel. I drink Coke products, so I put it.
His loyalty with Coke is so strong that he took the Pepsi bezel off and put a Coke bezel on it.
Right.
Right.
It's my watch.
That's right.
Do what I want.
Well, you're an end user too, so there's a big difference between like people that are holding these with the with the mindset of like keeping a certain level of resale value with them versus an end user is going to treat a watch totally different.
I only have one watch in my entire collection that I'm afraid to wear. It's a Rolex sub. It's all 18 karat yellow, and it's got an older clasp. It's not milled, it's stamped, right?
Yeah. And
that thing bends so easily. It's literally on one side. You can see where the micro adjusts are. You can see the ripples where it's taken an impact or two. It hasn't scratched. It hasn't chunked. It's just bent, and it's like I can't do it. I can't do it. So that's my one garage queen. Everything else I wear.
You could probably put a different bracelet on it.
Right, I could, but you know, I don't want to risk. I'm gotten very good at changing bracelets and things like that on
Do
all
you
kinds of.
have
But I'm afraid of doing it on that.
Do you
watch.
have a Random Rob strap changing pad?
No.
Okay, we'll
I
get
do
you one
not.
of those. I'll get
Okay.
you one of those. That'll elevate your game, and then yeah, you can put a different strap on that. No problem. Okay, we're gonna add one other guy here.
All right. Ben caught.
Been caught, and it looks like he's being pulled over. There's red and blue. There's the cherries and berries flashing.
Oh, that's not good.
But I know
Blues
that's
and
shenanigans.
Hey, I guess I'll let you go. I just wanted to check in there.
Yeah, deal with the officer and do your best to not get too big of a ticket there. Sorry about your luck. What are you wearing,
anyway.
Ben Cott? Oh, yeah, we got a trifecta of the Random Rob limited edition Borealis.
When the twin
Dane didn't
powers
pick one up.
activate.
Let's hope it doesn't get confiscated.
Yeah.
I'll go try and find one. I don't even own a Borealis. I probably should own a Borealis at some point.
Well,
That would be a good excuse.
We have time.
But I did buy one watch. It'll be here Thursday, and it's your fault.
I can take that.
It's the because you did a review on it. I don't know if it was a recent one or not, but it was the Seiko SUN. Oh Jesus, 065. It's the Kinetic GMT.
How long ago was that video? I don't even have one of those here.
Well, okay. To be fair, I saw it on another channel, and I said. And then I saw a review that you did on your channel, and I said you liked it. So, I remember where I saw it first. It was your favorite Long Island guy. He was comparing two different types of GMTs.
Yeah. Oh, well, that one's actually got the jump hour though. It's actually a legit good GMT movement.
And then you did a video on it, and I said, well, these two guys, I respect their opinions. They like the watch. I think I'm going to go get one. And they had one on Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, don't listen to everything I say though. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Every time I open up a watch, I'm like, this is great. This is
yeah, but you've been right more than you've been wrong.
Okay. I'm not going to
I had
argue
to
that.
teach you how to pronounce Zelos for about 2 weeks.
Zelos.
I had to pound it into the guy.
Now I go around actually trying to correct people. I'm like, hey, it's Zelos. Just
It's
so you know.
Zelos.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm waiting for the Vitesse. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I know it's French. I think it's Vitesse. Waiting for that one to show up.
That's a Zelos model?
Yeah, it's their new one. They just released it earlier.
The chronograph?
Last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the automotive chrono.
Yeah, they didn't send me one to review. So,
well,
Zelos is too big now. They don't need me.
Well, this one technically belongs to my dad, but we all know how that'll go.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll break the bezel and give it to you, and then you'll put a Coke bezel on it.
No. He'll wear it once or twice and get tired of it, and then I'll end up with it.
Yeah.
I actually kind of in a bittersweet. I've taken a lot of his watches from his house to mine, and I take care of them. I keep them wound up and stuff.
Well, if you want me to take care of some of your watches, we can keep them at my place. They'll be like both of ours, but we'll just keep them here. That's fine. Dane, I just bought the forged carbon Great White version 2. Love it. That's from Hector.
Oh, I missed the whole Great White version 2. I should have bought one of the Bumblebees, but I didn't. See, I got some support out there. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate that. A little support.
Well, you got to love the Coke bezel because, well, they don't have a Coke bezel right now. And at some point, Rolex is going to do a Coke bezel, but I don't know. I think I'm done with Rolex. I know that sounds terrible, but like,
Yeah.
it's just I hate to like jump on the wagon of like everyone saying that the games are just terrible and stuff, but
Well, I like Rolex. I mean, my dad has a few. I have a few. They're great watches, but I gotta say that I really like Breitling a lot more than any of the big quote unquote big watches. I don't know where Breitling falls on the hierarchy. I just know that when I see one of my Breitlings over in the room over there, it makes me happy.
yeah, well,
And
I have two Breitling, and
I
I would have
have
added a third, but they messed up the.
video will be coming out on my channel, Celine Driver. Like, share, subscribe. That will go over my Breitling part of my collection.
Okay, so what are your thoughts then on
Yeah.
that big old square on that minute hand of the new Breitling?
You
Does
mean
it
the new
bother you?
Super?
The new Super Ocean.
I actually don't like the new Super Ocean at all. Period. Full stop. I like I have a blue Super Ocean, which I video review on my channel, Celine Driver. It's like Random Rob's white one. It's basically a reverse of that.
Yeah.
And that wasn't intentional. It just happened to be that was the super one of the. I have several Super Oceans, but to me that's the classic one right there.
That's a clean
That
watch.
style.
I
And
saw
I
mine.
like
I
that
bought this
style.
because of Matt.
Yeah, he did.
Matt kept on
When I
giving
heard
me
that, I was
videos.
like,
I'm like,
"What?
hey, show that again.
He bought a watch because of a video I did? That's awesome."
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I
you
bought
influenced the
that watch
influencer.
based on the video that
All right,
Rob
all
did.
right. That's
But
yeah.
I've also I picked up several of the more limited edition Super Oceans, and Abyss, Code Yellow, an Avenger Code Yellow. I've
Isn't
done
that
a
one like which is the one that's like 18 millimeters thick?
the hell that might be one of the ones that I have. I think it's
There's one that's got a beautiful yellow
the
dial.
Abyss.
Yeah, that might be it. And I'll
I
tell you
don't
what,
have a
I
yellow.
want one Breitling. I've been thinking about, I've been thinking about selling off a bunch of stuff, and I still want the Breitling Chronomat B01 with the Bentley green dial and the bullet bracelet. Oh my God, that's a beautiful
You
watch.
can find those. There are a few of those on Chrono 24. I've been going on Chrono 24 so much, it almost comes up as a homepage at this point. but one of the ones that's like really thick Breitling is, I don't have one yet, but I have the first generation Breitling Emergency. But I really want one of the second generation ones that has the was it 414 megahertz digital. Yeah, that's right, Big Risk. That's sort of a grail right now. That's out there on the horizon. Grail, one of the second generation emergencies to go with the first generation. But I've really been on a heavy Breitling kick, but I do have to say I don't really like the new Super Ocean very much. I've watched videos. I watched Rob's video.
Me too.
Other videos, and I just look at it, and eventually a watch will grow on me. This one's not growing on me. It doesn't look anything like the one that Rob just put up. My blue one with the big numbers and the inner track with the 24-hour scale. Yeah, I've never been shy in my entire life.
The new Super Ocean has made me appreciate this Super Ocean even more, to the point where I almost want to pick up a couple more of them. Like, I'd like to have the.
I'd like to
I
get the
don't know if I could
orange
even find one, but they have a black dial one with the yellow chapter.
Yeah.
I want to get an orange one.
I think Swiss Watch Expo it's probably sold now, but they had one a little while back in the exact colorway you're talking about, Rob. Same thing, black with the yellow chapter.
I'm completely broke right now.
I bought, me too. I'm cash poor. I bought that watch from Joma Shop. I think I paid $2,800 for that thing.
Is Joma Shop legit?
Oh my God, totally legit.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, but Rob, it's funny you mentioned it, Rob. Are you thinking? I don't want to say regret, but are you like when you said over the whole Rolex thing, because I've been feeling that lately. I'm like, wow, as I start to get watches in the $1,000 range that are so good. When you get to $1,000, you're getting watches that are so good. And I'm like, wow, why are these Rolexes 10, 12, 15, $16,000? Like, I don't know.
Well, because it turned into a commodity.
Yeah.
It's not.
I
It's not even a watch at that point.
I like the 3 Rolex that I have. I'm don't only tell you that I have 3. I'm not trying to brag. Honestly, I'm really not. And I love them all. They're great watches. They're solid pieces. But geez Louise, I mean, you know, I would rather take that money and you know, throw a Breitling in there and maybe 3 or 4 good Zelos and call it a fun day, you know. And those are my 2 favorite. My favorite micro is Zelos. My favorite mainstream brand or whatever is Breitling, and I've been on that kick lately, and I don't see myself moving off of that. I really don't see any Rolexes that I have to add to.
But I don't see myself selling this.
Yeah.
Like,
see, I'm not a big fan of the
already-
Explorer anyway, but
I already have it. I already own it. So, and I know you can get
I
caught
just
up.
don't see any Rolex on the market right now that I gotta have. I mean, yeah, somebody, you know, like your Submariner no date, which I know we're not supposed to call it a no date. We're supposed to say Submariner with date. But I know all that. I like that one. If someone offered me one at a good price, and I had the money, which at the moment I don't, I would probably jump on it. But I'm not looking at those watch. I'm not looking at any Rolex now and say that's a grail. That's one. I've got 2 watches that I'm chasing long term. A Breitling Emergency Gen 2, preferably in orange, and the Omega Speedy Moon to Mars, which first time I ever saw that watch, I fell in love with it. And y'all looking like, what the hell is
Well, you're pretty much screwed on both those, though, really, like, because you're going to have to go on the secondary market and
and the Speedy Moon to Mars seems to only be available out of Japan. I don't know what reason.
Those are good examples, though. That's probably a smart buy. You just got to make sure you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something. And you know what? If one popped up on, and one of the other favorite that for my father and I to buy watches from is European Watch Company, because they don't charge us sales tax.
That'll come to an end at some point, but
yeah, really.
Yeah, I know, but we'll ride that train while it's going down the track. If they pop up a if it was Rock and then come to OC. Oh, OC.
Calico.
What's OC? Orange County.
Yeah,
I'm
Calico's
not
saying
traveling
that
anywhere while my dad
Matt
is
and Dane
involved.
are going to come to Orange County Random Rob Watch meetup, and we're all going to go belly surfing.
And I got a big belly, but I'm not. Honestly, I'm not traveling anywhere while my dad is in the state he's in. Trust me.
Right. You got to take care of pops.
Yeah. But if something good pops up on EWC, my dad and I are usually all over it.
Yeah.
They treat us very well.
Yeah.
Good guys.
Yeah, I got the 2 Rolex I wanted. There's nothing.
You got the Milgauss and what else?
Two-tone bluesy.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Which Milgauss did you get?
The Z Blue.
Yeah, my dad has one.
Yep.
He loves that thing.
That's a great watch.
I've got a Sea Dweller Deep Sea James Cameron. I love that one.
That's a big watch.
That's a big
real thick.
Not as big as my Zelos Abyss 3. That one is 20.5 millimeter.
that's
comically thick.
Yeah, that's.
I don't wear that very often, but when I do, you feel it. But it's a cool watch, though. I love the 3 rollers I have, and the ones that my dad has. Between the 2 of us, we've got all the rollers we want. He's on a Moser kick right now, and I'm on a Breitling kick. So,
yeah, Breitling kick's a little more affordable than the Moser.
Mhm.
No kidding.
Yeah.
In
All right,
fact,
guys.
he
Well,
had
I'm gonna kill the stream. I appreciate you guys joining me. It's always nice to have guests. It lightens the burden on myself, even though you guys took forever to join in. I'm not gonna hold any
I was
grudges
at
on
my
that.
dad's house. I'm sorry. I got home and I said,
Yeah, I'm
"Oh,
not big on
Panama."
excuses. I'm just not big on excuses.
No excuses.
So, but I appreciate you guys joining in.
Yep. Thanks.
No loom shot tonight because we're doing face reveals. But next week we'll do loom shots. Appreciate it. See you guys on the
Right
next
on.
one. Matt, Dane, don't hang up yet.
Okay.
Okay.